kick return ball that Ryan Simpson grabbed. That one was just as dangerous as the one in the first half, where in the first half that ball was rolling and bouncing. This one, he was kind of looking to see where the Ventura coverage was and took his eyes off them for a split second, off the ball, I should say, and it almost muffed it completely. He held on to the ball, but there is a flag on the play as there's
a legal block
in the back. You know, these penalties will chip away at a team, and I'm sure Coach Jazz is going to let the boys hear it after this game.
24-3, Mount SAC leads with 2:15 left to go in the third quarter, but it could certainly be a lot bigger of a lead than that, but the penalties have really held the Mounties offense back. And it will once again on this drive here. Instead of starting at their own 48, the penalty is going to back them up to their own 35-yard line. As Justin Allo and the Mountie offense will get back to work, as we'll get you some more scores, right, Brian, from around the JUCO? Just a little
yeah,
update.
just checking here. El Camino is leading Saddleback at the end of three quarters. 27-10 is your score.
That's surprising. After Saddleback took Riverside to double OT last week, and this same Ventura team here defeated El Camino. Wacky week 3. Handoff here that's going to go to Aaron Vons, who had a big touchdown scamper in the first half. And he gains himself about 5 yards to the 40 here.
We'll see if Vaughn gets some touches here, as there's still 2:08 left to go in the third quarter. And Omaros Tolbert really coming in the last offensive drive for the Mounties.
.44-yard line, about a couple of yards short of that first down marker, so it'll be a third and short here for the Mounties with under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Mount SAC all over Ventura, 24-3. Ball at the Mountie 43-yard line. Vons will stay in the backfield with Justin Allo, the quarterback. 3 receivers set. Anderson lined up to the near side of the field. Play action. Vaughn's going to throw to the far side of the field. That's Ingram with the catch, and Ingram with the first down all the way to the Ventura College 43-yard line. But no need to get excited there if you're Mount SAC, because another flag is down in the area of holding.
And I thought that would have been on Ventura on like a late hit after Ingram was already on the ground. I'm actually shocked there was no call on that play. And, you know, this is going to go back on the Mount SAC offense as far as not committing these penalties. Unfortunately, they just did another one after a great play by Ingram.
The penalties have hurt Mount SAC all night long, and that's certainly something that they're going to have to clean up when, you know, you play teams like Citrus and Riverside, and once you get into the playoffs, this can't happen.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 28-yard line, bringing up third and 7.
So now it'll be a 3rd and 17. Mounties will have it at their own 28. Instead of a first down in Ventura territory, the Mounties backed up with another holding call. 4 receivers set, 2 split out to each side. The lone back is Brandon Wilson. Allo drops back to pass. He wants that first down. The pass is complete, but way short of the first down marker is Almos Thompson, who catches his second pass of the night. He's tackled at the 39-yard line, and the Mounties, for the consecutive offensive possession, will be forced to call out the punting unit. Clock under 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Scoreboard might indicate that this game has been dominated by the Mounties. It certainly has, but it could be dominated just a little bit more. As another fantastic kick by the punter Fulham is going to take a hop out of bounds inside the 10 and at the 9-yard line. And once again, a great punt will make Jalen Brady and this offense have to go a long, long way to try to cut into this Mount SAC lead.
Well, we'll see what they can do after Mount SAC having to get rid of the ball. And, you know, if Brady can get some of his receivers, as now I think there's another quarterback heading out to the field right now, no?
Oh, you'd think so. You'd think so after everything that Jalen Brady's been through tonight. But
you planted that seed at halftime, and now I thought there was another quarterback coming out.
I was thinking that at this point there would be as well, but head coach Steve Mushigan in his 5th year at Ventura, sticking with the true freshman as the handoff here will go to Aaron Stanton, and he's only going to get about a yard here on the carry. Let's talk a little bit about the head coach of the Ventura College Pirates, Steve Mushigan. 30-15 so far in his tenure at Ventura College, and like we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he's led this team to a couple of bowl games in his first 5 years and had an undefeated regular season back in 2012, but certainly tonight not reminiscent of that 2012 season for the Pirates where they went 10-0 in the regular season. They're on the verge of going 1-2 as the third quarter ends here at the Ventura College Sportsplex. It's all Mounties, 24-3. Check in on some other scores from around the Southern California JUCO scene. Of course, we let you know earlier about the big upset of the week, and that was Riverside going down at the hands of the Grossmont Griffins. The final in that one, 38-28. Tom Kraft, the former Mountie offensive coordinator, now the head coach over at RCC, taking a tough loss on the road at Grossmont.
So halftime, Long Beach and Bakersfield. Long Beach up right now 14-9. Towards the end of the third quarter here, Citrus and Golden West. Golden West up 30-22 on the Owls. Santa Barbara and East Los Angeles 35-13. Santa Barbara leads. And, of course, we told you that score earlier with El Camino and Saddleback.
That's shocking.
You've been saying it all game. It's a wacky week 3, right?
Wacky week 3.
Yeah, it's
that's what they like to call it. That's shocking. Almost as shocking as USC losing at Boston College last week in college football was wacky week 3.
Man, those rushing yards by Boston College is out of this world.
On a 2nd and 10 as we begin our fourth quarter here from Ventura College. It's a screen pass intended for Aaron Stanton coming out of the backfield, but it falls to the turf incomplete, and now a 3rd and 10 faced by the Ventura offense. 24-3, the Mounties do lead. 14:58 left to go in this final quarter. We've seen bigger comebacks, but from what we've seen from this Ventura offense, it just seems impossible at this point.
I mean, we'll see what Brady can do on this drive. I mean, they're
Once again.
Chris, you talked about mixing it up in this second half, and after Mount SAC sniffs out that screen pass or that option run by Brady, what other option have they shown? They haven't really shown much yet. Maybe involve a tight end that they haven't really been utilizing so far in this game. Maybe use a couple different running backs like they've been using through the season. And right now Mount SAC's defense is just too good to keep the same offensive scheme going into this fourth quarter.
Isaiah Jackson, for the second straight time, will punt from his own end zone. A spiraling kick. Ryan Simpson will get it again, get inside the 45 and be tripped up at the 42-yard line. But fantastic field position here for the Mounties, up by 21.
Looks like he kind of rolled his ankle on that return there, Chris, as he's running off, but definitely running off with a little bit of a limp there as he heads over to the sideline. And as Mount SAC is looking to
they're taking their time
put another dagger, so to speak, into the hearts of the Ventura Pirates.
I think a score here by the Mounties would definitely be the nail in the coffin.
We'll see. I mean, we'd all love to see it, and I know you'd love to call it. So we'll see what happens here as the Mounties take over with a lead of 24-3 in the fourth quarter.
Ball on the Ventura College 42, 1st and 10. Screen pass, and it's picked off.
I don't think Tolbert ever even saw that pass opportunity, and I don't know if they were on the same page or the wrong page. Unfortunately for Allo and Tolbert, Allo just kind of threw it away. Tolbert never really turned around after running ahead for a little bit. I thought Allo thought he was coming back for a screen pass. That did not happen.
It's the second INT thrown by Justin Allo tonight, and Christopher Gilchrist, the intended receiver, on a screen pass, and just some miscommunication there between QB and receiver. So Ventura gets it back at their own 46. Big time turnover there, trailing 24-3. Back to pass Brady. Screen pass Stanton. Gets past midfield, and he's down to the 49-yard line after a pickup of 6.
They love that screen pass, and right now it worked again on that last play, but we'll see if the Mounties can kind of sniff that out a little bit earlier and maybe cut down that yardage production by Stanton.
Well, if there's any time to capitalize off of a turnover, it's here. 2nd down and 4. 24-3, the Mounties lead. Ventura trying to get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Pressure here, and Brady's going down. A couple of Mounties in on the tackle that time, led by number 25, Chris Waldenberger, from that linebacker spot, but there is a flag that does fly in as well, so we'll just have to wait and see where the ball spot is after this penalty marker. So many flags tonight.
So many flags, and you know what? Ventura probably thinks so many blitzes from Mount SAC as they brought the pressure on that last play. Unfortunately, it's going to be washed out for a loss due to that last penalty from the Mounties. So that'll keep this drive alive for Ventura. See if the Mounties can adjust their defense here and sniff out those passes to Stanton.
So now Ventura has it at the Mount San Antonio College 33, trailing 24-3, but still 14 minutes left to go here in regulation. Brady pressured once again. Going to step up in the pocket and go down once again. Chris Waldenberger led the charge again for the Mounties, and a huge loss back to the 46.
Waldenberger, the linebacker, 6'3", 205, second-year player out of Roland High School, did a great job coming off the edge there and getting to the quarterback, getting that yardage back from the penalty there, Chris. Nice job by the defense.
Waldenberger on back-to-back plays, smothering the Ventura College quarterback, Jalen Brady. That'll back the ball up to the 43, a 2nd and 20 now for the Pirates. Takes them out of field goal range. Not that a field goal would do a whole lot, being down by 21 here in the 4th quarter. Brady flushed out to his right, going to take off and run, gets inside the 40, and steps out of bounds at the 39 for a gain of 4. Nothing deep downfield at all in this game for the Pirates, and that's why they only have 3 points up on the scoreboard.
Well,
a little bit more than 3 quarters into this game.
The DBs and the safeties are just doing a great job in man coverage on that last possession there, and Brady really had nowhere to go. Flush outside of the pocket up for maybe 1 or 2 yards on that last carry. Nothing doing on the outside. Wideouts.
So now a 3rd and 14. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Mounties. 4 receivers set. 3 to the near side of the field as Ventura works from right to left. Aaron Stanton is the lone back to the left of the quarterback, Jalen Brady. Brady going to keep it here, and he's taken down in the backfield once again. That is the 11th sack of the game for the Mount San Antonio College defense, and will force the Pirates to punt once again.
That sack was provided by Aluesi, number 94, the defensive end, 6'7", 265. The big guy coming off the edge there and just taking care of business pretty much there for the 11th sack of the game.
Oh, my. This defensive front for Mount San Antonio College has been more than dominant tonight. So once again, punting for what seems like the 11th time tonight is Isaiah Jackson. Mounties won't bring any pressure here. Ryan Simpson back to get it inside the 15, but he'll let that one go through the end zone for a touchback, and a flag flies in late once again. And the penalty markers have been absolutely everywhere tonight, even on the side of Mount San Antonio College, but with 11:45 left to go here in regulation, hasn't stopped the Mounties. They lead 24-3 as we check down on the field to see exactly what this penalty marker was. It'll be a personal foul on Ventura College. So finally the Mounties get a penalty to go in the direction of the opposition. This will move the ball to the 35-yard line, and that's where Justin Allo and the offense will set up shop with 11:45.